wanted to start this new series on my channel, so if you guys enjoy this, then give it a like and subscribe if you want to see more. So what I've done today is that I've picked some of my favorite bugs and glitches from one of my favorite games ever, Borderlands 2. There's a lot of bugs in this game, and if we're being honest here, most of the bugs literally make the game what it is, but I've picked some of my favorites, mainly the more entertaining ones in my eyes, and I'm not going to be able to cover everything obviously, but we'll go ahead and start with... I picked 3 bugs that happen to be my favorite ones of this segment, and a bonus if you stick around. We're going to start with the most simple one, Zero and his boar. Boar has to be my favorite accidental feature of the game. The sound is just music to my ears and it lets me kill bosses like no tomorrow. Essentially what's happening here is Boar allows for collateral and exponential damage when multiple hitboxes line up. Kind of like a collateral in Call of Duty, but there's multipliers each time a bullet hits a hitbox. So for perspective, let's say 3 enemies line up and 1 multiplies the damage by 2. A 5 damage bullet would be 40 damage by the end of this, but some enemies have multiple hitboxes and the bullets can get trapped inside of these hitboxes and bounce around until they exponentially increase in damage. I know, it sounds like FUD nonsense to me. This lets you one-shot even some of the toughest bosses in the game, easily my favorite since I main Zero, but there's some funnier ones, like Gage's super speed. This one is just downright dumb. There are these things called kill skills in the game, and they increase a variety of things like reload, walk speed, shield regeneration, and more, and if you find anything that can give you a kill skill at the right distance, you can get a fake kill skill. The game registers them, but doesn't surround it with any excess limitations like how many you have or how long it has to last, so given that Gage has speed boosts, you can pretty much just stack these as much as you want, and because they're shield buffs, you pretty much can't die unless you run into your own grenades. You really thought Usain Bolt was the fastest man alive? You've clearly never seen me play Gage. I eat raid bosses for breakfast. I am speed. Oh no!
Oh, I killed myself.
It's okay, I'll be over there.
Yo, is that the Flash? The Barry Allen?
Remember when you were making out with your first girlfriend, and you came right as she touched your leg? It was me, Barry. I jerked you off at super speed so it'd seem like you nutted at just a woman's touch!
Maya has the same thing, but she doesn't get any speed buffs. She just becomes... This one was tricky for me and my friend, but we got it to work somewhat. I don't know if this happens to everyone, but it did crash my game a few times, so I'd say be careful. I hate that I have to use the orphan maker for this.
What?
The shotgun's called the orphan maker. And there are ricochet skills that Maya has, so you can bounce a bullet between you and your friend in a duel, and this exponentially increases the damage until... They jump at me! They jump at me! Yeah, they kind of just explode. I couldn't get this to work as my game kept crashing, but when neither of us played the same character, it went completely fine. You're welcome to try these glitches, especially seeing as they make pretty much every boss a cakewalk. If you're having trouble getting a kill or an item from them, this is the way to go. The map glitches are really easy to do. Some are finicky, some are inconsistent, but when they work, they're hilarious. Go to Southern Raceway and take this path. Then you want to hit the gate just right. It only works on this side of the gate, and it can send you flying. Oh, there we go. Oh, what is... Oh. This is a classic one. In Sanctuary, everyone who plays this probably knows this one. Go to Arid Nexus, take this path, and then you can just walk right through this wall. Run along these rocks until you get an out of bounds warning, and when you die... Oh. You can do this with grenades, but it's easiest with a rocket jump. Use a low-level bottom boom launcher to do this. You can get it as a drop from King Mong and Iridium Blight. Run straight over here, jump on this machine, and then jump to the Hyperion chip before it takes off. You have to time this right, otherwise it'll fly off, but this one gives you a really scenic view of the map, and when you jump off you can hit all the way for the spawn box out of the map. An unintentional but really cool bug in my opinion. In Iridium Blight, as soon as you spawn, get a car and drive to this gate. This is easier in normal when the enemies can't hurt you as much. You can either leave the car and teleport to it, or swap seats and the gate will close. This will jam you onto the map and really bug things out.
What if I... Oh. Oh. There we go. I'm onto the map. Yes. Wee.
Hold left click above your grenade icon and drag it over to the top right side of your inventory, and your game will crash.
No! No! No!
Sometimes spider ants do this. Some of the skags do this. The craziest bug of all is that there's this character in the game with all sorts of broken, unfixed, glitchy, overpowered nonsense that makes you wonder how the devs even call the raids a challenge when this guy is a playable option. That's all I got for some of my favorite glitches in the game. Go ahead and comment some of your favorite game-breaking glitches and let me know what game I should try and break next. Go check some of my other videos out if you like this one, so for now, see ya.